Okay, welcome back to our final run in here on the Sunday night's championship of the BMW Spectacular, featuring these fun little 2002 StanceWorks edition BMW. And Dark Racing 40 here on screen is going for a two-peat. He won the Saturday championship, the same tracks. And we've got a few different drivers here tonight, and he's leading the championship again here with 13 points difference between him and Dark Lord. So basically that what comes down to in that scenario is that Dark Lord needs to win the race, and Dark Racing only has to finish third and he'll win the championship. But if he finishes fourth, they'll be tied on points. So there's a 10-point difference between first and third, and 13 points between first and fourth. So that's pretty much what it comes down to for this final race. 8 laps. So we've got qualifying here at the moment. We've got about 8 minutes remaining, and yeah, the pressure is now on Dark Lord, and also if he can get pole, and if Dark Racing doesn't quite do a good qualifying session and gets stuck in the mid-pack, we can see what's happened in the mid-pack in the last 3 races. Been a little bit going on. Anything can happen in Logical Sports. He's 17 points behind, so it's going to be hard for him. But if Dark Racing has a really bad race, there's a possibility of him jumping into second or even first, depending on what happens with Dark Lord. Commander Cirrus holding fourth on 30 points, with Dado Racer on 23. So 7 points difference there, and with Hud's 21. Who's 6th in the championship, 20 points. 3 points behind Dado. And then Dado's teammate Ski, who missed a round on 18, in 7th. So he's 2 points off Hud. So that's a good one to be watching, a little battle between both Ski and Huds, and also Dado in this race. So we'll definitely keep an eye on those little battles. And we are back here now. Watching this, and we had a little question from Cynical, so hopefully he can maybe come back and maybe explain to us what, if we've heard the Wellington Wankers racing team. So I'm assuming that's over in New Zealand maybe. So yeah, we'll wait to see if we get a little reply from him during this stream, and enlighten us all about the so-called Wellington Wankers. Trying to keep the languages as civil as we can, and all that, be a bit more professional, and keep that professionalism if we can. As Dark Lord so far, he's in those 10s, and Dark Racing chasing down, currently in 3rd. So Dark Lord has done everything he needs to do at the moment, putting that pressure on. He's at Devil X, he's found his pace now, back in the 11s, as is Dado. So they're all going a little bit faster now, as what they have done previously. And I think what we knew from what happened in the first qualifying session, where it's only 5 minutes for the previous race, Devil might have had a few invalidated times, because he did a 1 minute 20 something, so we knew we were a lot faster than that. So we can see Commander Cirrus is amongst this little battle here with Dark Lord. Just out in front, and oh, there goes Devil. I think it was, maybe. I'm not too sure who it was there. It's one of them. Huds it was, sorry. So he comes back out to reset. As is Commander Sirius is still in the pits there. And we've got four drivers in the 1 minute 10, so the pace is fast. Saturday guys were about half a second off this time, so just up another level here on Sunday. Got a few guys that helped out to fill the grid last night, and one of those men's been Dark Racing 40. And he won the championship last night over myself, only just. And then at the moment, as we said, he's got 13 points as he's just getting balked with Ski in front. He won't be happy about this. But this is what can happen with championships. It can really, the pressure's there's on Darky. He knows he needs to finish third if Dark Lord wins the race. And that'll give Dark Racing the championship. If he finishes fourth, they'll be tied on points. So it'll be a split championship. We could go and count back. I guess we'll have to go and count back on... They've all had the same 3 podiums. And I think they've traded places, both Dark Racing and Dark Lord, in the results. So it'd be fairly even right across the board. Talent didn't get to finish the last race, so we will obviously be looking forward to at least finishing this one. Have a better round, better race. There's Dark Lord trying to put a better time in as he can. Oh, he's just got him into the side there. Talent's getting in the way. Some of these drivers may not be running their proximity arrows or their relative times and things. Not that really helps too much in qualifying, but at least the proximities. As Hards has a bit of a slide. The Dark Lord not doing what he wants there. He's going to have to try and get back on. Hopefully it doesn't invalidate the next lap. It hasn't come up yet. So... hopefully he should get this lap. He'll get another lap in as well, so as long as he's got enough fuel. Because I don't think he can sit on his laurels. He needs to find some time. Commander Cirrus, Darky's teammate, is only, what, 0.03 of a second or so behind. So there's nothing in it. In the StanceWorks team, we've pretty much wrapped up the team's championship. As Darky busted up and seeing if he can actually, he's not that far off either off Dark Lord, but he's going to be in a good position. If he does finish third, he'll be at least being able to see Dark Lord and follow him right through that first corner, and have his teammate Commander Cirrus in second on the outside. So I'm sure Commander Cirrus would probably just free it up for Darky, as Darky looks like he's just giving himself a bit of space. I'd say he's returned back to the pits and hasn't had that damage repaired. Normally I've got to sit in the pits while they repair it, drive into the pits and sit there while they repair the damage. If you just go to the pits and come out, usually the damage stays, but actually his car will be 100%. It's just a visual. So we'll stay on board because this is a telling moment here of this. As Darky trying to push. So the pressure is already mounted on Darky. We can see that. So I say that the Dark Lord has got one up already on Darky. So this is going to be interesting. Dark Lord can, all he needs to do is just try and win this race. That's all he can do. He can't, and he's just got to hope that the racing gods fall in his hands. And Darky gets roughed up a little bit by the battle pack behind. We've got Logical Sports. We've got Devil X in fifth. As we know, he he's fast. He doesn't care who's where in the championship. Missing the other couple. So we've got Dark Lord. He's still in pole. We've got Commander Cirrus coming over. Will he topple Dark Lord for pole? No, he won't. So Dark Lord, first part of the mission is accomplished. So there you go, Dark Lord, pole. Commander Cirrus second. Dark Racing third. Logical Sports fourth. Devil X, Dado, Maddie, Ski, eighth. Jay Staffer, ninth. Talon in 10th. And then rearing it up is Huds, 21. So here we go. We'll continue on because we're just running a little bit behind schedule. But get this race finished and we should be good. We had a 9:40 finish. And we know that the Germans don't like going over too much over time. So they will be marching us off the track. So we'll get this race finished just in time. I'd say we've got 8 minutes. The race is about 10 minutes, so it'll just be over. Sure, they'll let us go. Won't be a time certain finish, guys. We don't do that here at AusNZ Combined Racing League. A real place to come on Xbox for Project Cars 2 Racing. If you're Australia and New Zealand, come and join us. We have our website. You can have a look at all our history that we've been doing since Project Cars 1. Our previous series, our special events we do, all our upcoming races at oz-nzcrl.weebly.com, or Facebook is another one, ANZCRL. In the groups, request to join, answer a few questions. Then we're also on social media, I believe, on Instagram, and also we're on Twitch. So here we go, which you're watching right now, and we've got Dark Lord. Off he goes. He's had a great start. And can he cover? Commander Cirrus has just let him through. He hasn't tagged him. So there's Darky on the outside. He'll be right. He shouldn't get a penalty for that. But he's getting monstered by Logical Sports as he's still on the outside. Here comes a Logical Sports. So Dark Racing in fourth. Oh, and behind, there you go. You've got Dado and also and Devil, I think it was. Not too sure, but there you go. Here's the battle. Dark in fourth. He will still be tied in for first in the championship if Dark Lord wins this race. But he's made a little mistake. That's going to give Commander Cirrus a nice little opportunity, but on the outside is not where you want to be around this hairpin of the stadium section. But he can get a good exit. As Dark Lord extending, he's got a little half a second buffer as a Logical Sports here in third. Can he ruin Darky's chance to outright win the championship? We will see. But Darky has got the ability to see Commander Cirrus, his teammate, who is in second, could play a team game and give Dark Racing, if needs be, by the end of the race, third position if required. As Darky's having a look, he doesn't want that. He wants to do this on his own merit. As Darky having looks down the inside of a Logical Sports, but Logical's got him on the outside. He's got to cover him though, because you don't want, if you slip down on the outside here, you've got a good run down the inside. Cars are all crossed up as they're hard on the brakes. And behind him, Darky has got Ski. Ski's he's looking very racy there tonight as well. There's a couple of little battles down at the back of this. This is for the championship, guys. We've got to stay with the leaders. There's a little bit going on. We'll wait for this just to settle down if we can. And we'll be back to maybe have a look a little bit down the field. If Ski can get involved in this as well, this is going to put pressure on Darky. If he knows that Ski's on his bumper as well at the same time. Oh, as a Logical Sports turns it in and gets it a little bit sideways into turn one. That is the fast way around though. Dark Lord still in front of Commander Cirrus in second, and Logical Sports, who we're watching now, third, holding up Dark Racing, 40. Sirius, as you can see, put in a lot of pressure now on Dark Lord. Trying to find where his weakness is, seeing if he can make a move. As we have a battle, see down the back here for the last positions, we've got Huds, Justafa, and also Talon 02 up the rear. These blokes would have a fun little battle right through to the end, hopefully, if they all can keep it together. They deserve a good little run, good little race. It's a logical sports, it's a time penalty. We'll just try and see if we can look up that. We'll quickly have a look at the timings. We'll have a logical sports 3-second time penalty. So that has actually given Darky the championship at this stage. It's not what Dark Lord wants to see, obviously, but he can't. It's not in his hands. Looks like Darky's just backed it off a little bit, but he doesn't want to be too. He doesn't want any of the clutches of Ski. As this battle for the lead still intensifies. Commander Sirius will be told, he knows what Darky's situation at the moment. He'll know that Darky's safe. He should leapfrog into third. If it stays like this, if Darky can be within 3 seconds of a logical. Wow, what a way to finish the championship. Dark Racing, who's pretty much dominated the run-ins tonight. Clutching at the skin of his teeth here at this final race at Hockenheim. All it takes though is for Darky get something wrong, another time penalty for him, then he'll be in a little bit of strife. As Commander Sirius, he wants to take victory if he can, like any other driver would right now. As they both run wide coming out of that first corner. They're running to turn 2. Commander Sirius looks like he had a little bit of a moment because he's just lost touch of Dark Lord. And that's given a logical sport some bit of time there. So we'll have a look here. Devil X running on his own at the moment. In no man's land, basically. And he's got Matty Seeking behind him. And then Dado in 8th. Not the best of nights for Dado at the moment, but here's his battle down at the back. Hards. And here we go, Jay Staffer. Will he make a move? Will he stick it down the inside? Have a go. Oh, he's just had the back of it. He's a very hard corner. Oh, here he goes, back down the inside of this right-hand corner. Such a hard corner to try and get right, especially when you challenge him. Here he goes, Justafa. Round the outside. Can he hold it in there? But now he's got Talon. Oh, no. After a good run, and now we look like Talon. I thought he might have been on his roof, but he's been able to keep going. That's ruined that little battle that we were so wanting to see for those guys at the back. But it was there, a bit of action for the guys. Unfortunately, just fouled up, not knowing that Talon was right there down the inside, coming into the stadium. But here we go, Sirius, again, mounting pressure. As Darky behind is mounting pressure also on a logical. So Darky says enough of this. He wants to win. Or take third at least on this, get a podium. So then he's on the podium to get the championship trophy as well. Logical's doing a good job holding off there in third, but he's got that 3-second penalty. With 2 laps remaining. It's all on. You know, Commander Sirius seems very, very fast through this section, as is Darky. He likes to get so close coming into turn 1 and then have a little look down the inside. Here he goes. He's having a look. He's having a look. He looks like he's going to make that stick. There you go. Nice move by Darky. You know quality when you see it. He's a championship leader. And there he goes. Nice move. He actually gets one back on a Logical. Logical made a great move there at Oslespen. There in race 2. As he comes back at him. Up over the curb. It's not over yet, he says. And what he can do here too, he can pressure Darky into maybe giving him a time penalty. So it's not bad here. This is still could work in the favour of Dark Lord. As Matty Seeking now is dropped to the back of the pack. Something's happened to Matty. With both, you've got Talon 02 trying to get back here now on Jay Staffer. And everything else is pretty laid back everywhere else in between at the moment. Ski running on his own. 5 seconds to Devil behind him, and about 5 seconds for Illogical Sports. So Dark Racing still in third. Dark Lord, oh, there's Commander Cirrus making a mistake, so that's actually freed up Dark Lord definitely now on the last lap. And he's just come up. Matty Seeking looks like he's missing a wheel, limping it. Oh, he's just, no, he's crabbing it around. He's had a massive moment. So here comes Dark Lord. Fought valiantly, trying to take the championship. He's done everything he can. He's going to end up being 3 points short in the end. But great run by Dark Lord. But the man of the moment will be Dark Racing 40, 2-peat. He won the one on Saturday championship. He's actually won the main championship here on Sunday. Congratulations. And as Matty wants to get a little bit more red to his car by hitting the red wall there, as Darky doing a solid liney burnout. There he goes. Championship of the BMW 2002 StanceWorks edition. Week 1 of the BMW Spectacular, as that was spectacular by Dado, keeping it on all 4 wheels. And Jay Staffer coming around now in 9th, holding off Talon. Had his battle with Huds as well at the same time. And we'll be waiting then, I think, for Talon as well, who's coming around. So there's Jay Staffer taking the checker in 9th to finish the night, as will Talon. And there we go. And we are done. So what more can we say? Dark Lord did everything he could do to try and take victory of the championship, but just could not do it. With Dark Racing 40 finishing 3rd, did what he had to do. Illogical Sports fought hard to keep Darky in 4th, but ended up having that time penalty, which would end up being 4 seconds. Held on to 4th, with Ski in 5th. Good result for the Wellington team, with Dado Racer in 6th. Devil X in 7th, Huds 21 in 8th. Jay Staffer in 9th, and Talon 02 in 10th. So, and then looking at the Matty Seeking in 7th, with a car just crabbing all the way to the end. So there we go. We've got Dark Lord there taking the win. But what we want to do is we want to actually have a look at the championship. Here we go. 83 for Dark Racing, 40 over Dark Lord on 80. Illogical Sports on 63. Commander Cirrus still held on to 4th on 48. Dado Racer on 31. Ski end up getting Huds to take into 6. And then Huds on 24. Devil X and Matty on 14. Jay Staffer on 13. And then Talon 02 11th on 5 points. So, and then the team's championship, without a doubt, StanceWorks. They had to win it, being the StanceWorks edition of these 2002 BMWs on 131. Dominant display over the Humrich Rennsport team on 94 and Dano Ringley Racing team in 3rd. And what we might do is I might just have to quickly start a party and get the championship winner in. And we've just wait to hear for get Dark Racing 40 into the booth. Hey, well, congratulations. It is over. Dark Racing 40. Well done. A two-peat. What a run. How does it feel? Winning Saturday and Sunday. Definitely, it was very intense. You had the quality field there chasing you in the end, and that qualifying session for the final race, mate. Dark Lord getting on pole and seeing you trying to get that last lap in, and mate, and then you fell down as far as fourth, mate, with Ski nipping on the back of you as well until you just all pulled away, the four of yous, and then Illogical Sports. I bet you that lit your eyes up when you seen him get that time penalty. Just heard that your audio's on, is it? Oh, okay, just got told it was off. But anyway, yeah, that's all good. Yeah, so you just had to stick within, but then you're able to put some back, get some catch up to him. You made a little mistake and you put some pressure on him, and got back a nice little move that he did on you back at Osleshman as well, mate. So you've both had a good little battle throughout the championship. Yeah. 3 points. So, 83 to 80, and Logical Sports on third. But the team championship, the StanceWorks team with you and Cirrus, 131 dominated, mate, over the Humrich Rennsport team on 94. So, yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, we'll wrap that up, mate. Congratulations, Darky. Sensational effort, a two-peat. We don't see that too often. And go and celebrate and relax, mate. And next week we see the BMW M1 Pro cars, so that should be interesting. And we'll try and gather up quite a few entries into there, and we'll be back next week. So, have a good week. And that's signing off from AusNZ Combined Racing League. Good night.